Hello friends, neighbors, and fellow VEDSies. Welcome to day 5 of VEDS. I know I said yesterday that I was going to get back to actual content, but then I remembered that today is Labor Day, the day in America where either you get a day off from your labor or you get paid time and a half for your labor. And so I'm going to wait to give you the actual content until tomorrow. Also, the video that I shot for today is longer than I expected it to be, and I'm probably not going to have time to edit it. But this video isn't going to be entirely without substance because I'm going to use this video to issue not one, but 2 challenges. I feel like I should reshoot that video, but on the other hand, it's kind of classic now. So, challenge number 1. So back when I was still teaching music, I was faced with the problem of having to introduce genres of music to young 5th and 6th graders who had maybe never heard of them before and didn't really know what they were all about. And so what I found myself doing was making playlists of songs that in some way defined that genre, maybe throughout history or maybe just different aspects of it, and playing those songs for them throughout the year as I told them about the different genres of music. Now for some genres this was relatively easy. Actually, I have some books that did the job for me, so I didn't have to worry about it too much. But for some genres, like classical music, it was a little bit harder because how do you condense over 1,000 years of musical history down to just a few songs that you can present to kids in the 2 days a week, 45-minute lessons that you have them? Suffice it to say, I started to think that maybe this would be a good challenge for you guys. Not necessarily with classical music, because not everyone knows a lot about it like I do, but with some sort of genre. It could be a genre of book, or movie, or television show, or music, but some sort of genre. How would you condense it down to 5 definitive examples? And just to clarify, I'm not talking about your 5 favorite examples of this genre, or the 5 examples that you think are necessarily the best of this genre. These should be the 5 examples that best define what this genre is all about. So like if you were trying to explain to a friend who had never heard of this genre what this genre really meant to you or what you felt that it was really about, you would give them these 5 examples to kind of explain it. The genre should be relatively broad, like don't pick like a Netflix genre of like quirky action movies that star Jackie Chan, nothing like that, but you know, broad genres like fantasy or science fiction. And if you really want to challenge yourself, don't even restrict yourself to one medium of storytelling. Don't pick just fantasy novels, pick fantasy across the board, across all mediums of storytelling. Looking forward to see what people come up with on that one. Second challenge. The second challenge is the trailer challenge, which I started doing in 2011, and it's an idea that I really like, because trailers are kind of a fascinating method of storytelling to me. So the trailer challenge consists of us giving you a bunch of just out-of-context clips, usually of us doing various things in our houses and neighborhoods and so on, and asking you to put them together into some sort of story, and we usually let you decide what that story is going to be. We let you pick the music and add any narration or sound effects or anything you like, but you can't add any additional clips. You can only use the clips that we provide for you. And I think I'm actually going to just reuse the clips that I made for last year's trailer challenge because not that many people actually did it, and I would like to get some use out of those clips. So those are the clips that you're going to see from what I did a year ago. But I'm actually going to take this challenge one step further this year. One of the defining parts of any trailer for me is the music. I think Jesse commented on this last year when I did his trailer challenge. I usually start with the music and I let the trailer take shape from there. Because it's really the music that kind of defines the context for the clips. Like you play the right music behind an innocuous clip and you have a horror clip, or you have a happy clip, or whatever it might be. And I want to play around with this a little bit. And so in addition to providing you the clips that you have to use, I'm also going to assign each person a specific piece of music that they have to use. So if you are interested in doing the trailer challenge, then just let me know in the comments of this video and I will respond to your comment with the name of a Kevin MacLeod song, which you can then go to incompetech.com and download from his website. And then using that clip of music as your guide, put together a trailer with the clips provided and tell me the story of the movie that the trailer would be telling you to go see. Now you can still add sound effects and visual effects and various other things that you want to, and you don't have to use the piece of music in its entirety, but you should have that piece of music under most of the trailer. And yes, you can also supplement the trailer with some other piece of music if you want to, but the piece of music that I assign you should be the focal point of the trailer. And that's it. Let me know in the comments if you want to do either one of the 2 challenges that I provided for you in this video, and until next time, friends and fellow VEDSies, see you tomorrow.